here. I'm still kind of under the weather, but I'm feeling better. Thank God it's Friday. Ain't got to go back to work till Sunday night. So hey, we all good, man. What it do? What it do? What it do? What it do? One more week for Christmas, man. Next weekend we on for Christmas. Whole lot of good eating, eating a whole lot of good cakes, especially a nice fat German chocolate cake. You understand what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure y'all seen the Kev Mac live last night, man. I'm not on here to create no controversy because that ain't OG Bam style. Y'all get on up in here, man. Where my partners at, man? There go two people. Somebody that tapped up in here. Top of the morning. I got 2 likes already. That's what I'm talking about. One person in with 2 likes. I like that. But yeah, man, last night was very interesting. Very, very interesting. And I'm gonna extend my apologies to the frontliners and everybody else that like fucking with OG Bam. I do not like getting brought outside of my character, man. I'm not one to raging a whole lot of battle with wits with dudes in person. What's up, Terrell? In person or even over a YouTube thing. Hey, check this out, man. I stopped lying when I was like 10, 11, 12 years old. When I stopped getting my ass whooped by my daddy, I stopped telling lies. You understand what I'm saying? I don't do no lying to kick it. That shit is too dangerous. You understand? So when you create a lie, you got to convince yourself of being of other same lie. And I don't do that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not one to put 100 on the 10, a 2 on the 10, whatever that brother called it last night. And I'm not looking to have no battle rage or battle wish with that dude again in my life, right? But we gonna drop this hammer today. I'm gonna hit this hammer one time on this situation. If that brother say he wasn't on no PC yard, he wasn't on no PC yard. He can call it what he want to call it. But I'm telling y'all, 8 yard in New Folsom is considered the S&Y yard. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not gonna have a debate with that necessarily at all. I hope me and dude don't be having no, because LA is a small place. And I ain't hard to find, man. I don't do no ducking and doing all that. I don't do none of that. What's up, Charles? How you living, man? Oh, it's already right, cuz. I mean, that's the only way I know how to get it right. It's already right. I mean, and I'm gonna extend this to go, but I wasn't trying to belittle that man or assassinate that man character, man. Seemed like that's what he got on there, trying to assassinate my character, calling me lies and saying I'm a dude that's putting 100 on it. Then you threatened me, talking about you kept a knife in the pantry and your knife, you was waiting on your knife for me. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Well, check this out, man. These motherfuckers that tapped in the shows and said what my performance was in the penitentiary. My record is immaculate. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care. Watch this, man. When people ask me questions about prison, I'm gonna give them the answer, man. If motherfuckers find that to be offended, what's up, OG Bam? My grandmama used to say that. If you tell one lie, you got to tell another. Keep covering up. Appreciate you always. Thank you, brother. I learned that from my grandmama too. You understand what I'm saying? She said the best policy was the truth. You feel me? Man, thank you for putting that bus cool in his place. He always in his feelings. He always bringing drama. Well, watch this, man. I know why you was fucking with the Bam. And why you was fucking with me, Matthews. Check this out, man. I ain't just embarrassed myself. I embarrassed my homeboy Kev Mac platform. Kev Mac endorsed me. You know, he said it last night. Say, hey, Kev Mac, you made this monster. No, Kev Mac endorsed this monster. I was already born. I was bred to be a monster, brother. But I ain't even a beast no more, man. But don't get it twisted like this beast can't come up out me. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't looking for problems with nobody on YouTube. I'm not looking to have no problem with nobody on here on Earth, on planet Earth, man. You understand what I'm saying? All I want to do is live my life, work like I'm working, and continue doing what the fuck I'm doing, man. Trying to be somebody positive in my family's life. See, I know what it feels like to have family members say, man, we love you. We love what you're doing now. You look at your boy, you're on these streets. So I love getting it. The them compliments from my family, my homies, and my real friends. You understand what I'm saying? And that's just how it is. Say, no, big homie, you didn't embarrass yourself. Good, embarrass yourself. Well, watch this, man. Some dudes, I just talked to a brother, man, and he said for some strange reason, ever since Kel Mack, and Kel Mack endorsed me on this show, y'all. And my subscribers went up. Now I'm able to go live like this and look at y'all talk to me and all that. And I can see the comments. Haters been coming at me, man. And all my life, haters been coming at me. It's just today, at the age that I am, I know how to respond to a hater without responding in a violent way. I don't advocate violence at another brother. You understand what I'm saying? But at the same time, I got 21 people in there, 12 likes. Listen to me, man. I don't run from a challenge. You understand what I'm saying? My mom ain't had no punks. My dad ain't raised no punks. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not no coward. I don't know how to be one. Right? If y'all notice, man, I talk about my stories in prison. I don't talk about nobody else in prison. I'm telling you about me. I'm telling you about the yards that I was on. I wasn't on no S and Y yard. The yards I was on was right. Watch this. When it came to New Folsom, B facility is the major fuck up yard there. Right? The 8-block wall, which is the crib wall, had more bullet holes in the motherfucker than any wall on that yard, on that facility. Because that's what, man, couldn't nobody, just anybody hang on that 8-block wall. Good morning, Michelle. How you doing? You understand what I'm saying? Shamu, I know for Trade 57, got to Old Folsom in 94 B yard. He ended up, I forgot, we got into somebody. He went to C yard. He got caught up in a scrimmage or something. He went to C yard. I just seen Shamu about 6 years ago. I've been home 4 years, so I seen him about 6 years ago in Calipatria. He came to C yard. Me and him was talking because he asked me, say, Bam, he asked me opinion about one of his homies from Trade 57. Uh, uh, Cool Breeze. And I was like, yeah, man, I heard that's what dude is. He lived in Pomona, but he claimed Corner Pocket, but I don't know in person, right? Never met a dude in my life, but if he claimed Corner Pocket, I should know him, especially if in my age generation, right? See, let me share this with y'all, man. You get a lot of people on YouTube, right? They try to be more than what the fuck they are. They try to say they was in these certain prisons or this certain prison, they was there. Why is it that if I'm saying this yard is this, and Q can say this yard is this, and ain't nobody challenging it? It's only one person challenging what I said about that facility, and I wasn't trying to assassinate that man's character, right? I was just telling my prison story. You understand what I'm saying? So again, like I told him last night, we cool. Let's be mindful what we say to each other. Cause I don't too kindly to people threatening my life, man. Listen to me. You pose a threat towards my life, you got a problem. Especially when we in the same fucking area. Watch this. Anybody can say what they want to say through a screen, man. Anybody can say what the fuck they want to say through a screen because ain't nobody respond immediately to what that is. So it's a known fact with OG Bam from everybody that know me. I get off where I get mad at. I just don't think like that no more, man. But last night I had damn near I got beside myself, man. I got to yelling home. Man, I don't do I yell when I get excited, right? But I'm always try to keep it 100 with y'all, right? I left New Folsom in 97 when they opened up New Corcoran, right? They built the 180 down there. And when they first made that when they first opened it up, me, Petey Wack, Big Coop, Boo Boo from Raymond, Money Rab from Folk Trade, Kent Dog from Graveyard, all us opened that yard together. Lonte from Santana, Solo from Santana. A lot of us, Lil Willie from Santana. All of us was down on these yards, right? They opened up the lower yard, we opened up the higher yard. I went to the hole the second day we got there because we had a protest in the kitchen. They took me and a couple more dudes to the hole because they wouldn't give us our property, right? That facility stayed open for a year and they kicked us all out and making a main line a PC joint, right? Now it's supposed to be back as a regular joint. I don't know, but I ended up leaving, going to Centinela. I became a 270. I went to Centinela. I get to Centinela. The neighborhood's having scrimmage with some people. I get caught up, take off on a motherfucker when we was on lockdown, dude. I come out the cell on him while we was on lockdown. I take off on him. They let me back come to the line. About 8 months later, I come back to the line, and a brother from 11-6 Kitchen, right? He take off. My building ain't make the dining hall yet. This dude fall out over a piece of chicken. He trying to steal an extra piece of chicken off another motherfucking plate. And him and the police get into a scrimmage. It became a big old melee, about 10 brothers fighting like 10 police over this one particular dude, putting him in a situation because he wanted an extra piece of motherfucking meat. This was right before 2000, right? Because everybody thought the computers was going to crash. And they was bringing canteen to our cell in Centinela because of the Hawkins dude. He filed a 602. We was on the level 4 yard in Centinela. Next thing you know, man, I go to a committee on a Monday. They say they put a memorandum out. They said, man, we getting rid of all the 180s. The Steelers now I'm back at 180. I go to a committee on a Monday. That Friday morning, I was on the bus to Tehachapi, 4A. I get to 4A. I was on the main line about 6 months and I caught a shoe. Motherfucker told my homeboy Trey from Kelly Pork he was paid. Trey don't respond to it. I immediately respond to it because that was what I was taught to do. He told my homie, man, you paid. My homie post immediately took off. Instead, I took off. Immediately when he told my homie, man, you paid. I dropped my 4 hours and took flight on dude, right? And we stumped dude out. Me and my homie, Lil Gondo D, David Lee Scott from the Pocket Nephew, right? We stumped dude out. We both get 18 months shoot. I end up going to 4B. On 4B, me, Whiskey, Fast from Beach Town, Beach Street, Gangster, Weedy from 11 Deuce, Broadway, Little Rainbow, Twin from Broadway, Bink from 11-8, Joke from 8-9, Bear from 8-9, Lil Tone from 111, Big Cedar from the 60s, Tone from Watergate, Kool-Aid, Lil Man from Santa Fe Mafia, Kool-Aid from Mona, Ace from Mona. It was a few people that was there. Now, understand this, man. I never did my time in a prison that wasn't having drama. I wasn't allowed that privilege or that honor to be able to go to a yard that there was no drama. First of all, I had influence in the pen. I had influence based on I was from Compton. I'm a reputable Compton Crip. It wasn't just based on because I had rank. My big homie Sumar and Anderson Scorpion gave me rank as CCO. I'm a reputable dude from Compton, so I had influence in the car at Compton. And you need to understand something, man. I lead by example. Every yard I went to, I led by example. I was a front liner, man. When it was time for drama, I got on. I did my thing. I had to do my thing because that was instilled in me. Didn't nobody compel me to try to force me into doing something I never wanted to do. You said you saw Shamu Trey 5-6 years ago. I was once told he was killed. And that was caused the split between Trey 5-7. Hey, I don't know about that, but listen to me, man. When last time I seen him, we was on C Yard. And Shamu, matter of fact, if I ain't mistaken, Either he was in full building or he moved in the building with football. Because he seen me on the yard. I walked past him. I didn't recognize him. When I first met him, he had a long ass natural. He like, bam. Like, yeah, cuz it's Shamu, what's up? Right? Shamu's a young rider. I knew another dude. I forgot the little thin dude. I think it was his Crimey or something. I ended up meeting him later on in the game. But Shamu was with the business. I'm gonna get Shamu from Trey 57, but I know Lil Duck, Big Duck. You understand what I'm saying? I know a few dudes from Trey 57 that was with the business. You feel what I'm saying? Uh, but I don't like having debates with people or listen to me, man, raising the battle whistles. I'm not on to be controversial. I'm not on here lying. I'm keeping 100 at all costs, man. And shit, it's a proven fact. My truth offends people. My truth makes snakes come from under rocks. You understand what I'm saying? Now, do I give a fuck if motherfucker don't respect my truth? You understand what I'm saying? Hey, nah. Some dudes want to watch this. Some dudes lie. Life consists of a lie. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody told me the truth will set you free, man. Don't be so quick to be offended of the truth. Embrace the truth, man. Learn from the truth. You understand? If you still here today after fucking up in your life and somebody threw some truth at you, marinate on that truth, man. That truth is what's gonna set your path, your journey a little bit better. Most people don't seem to get that. Because I'm not on here for all that other shit. You understand what I'm saying? But I will say this, man. The CDC created these protective custody yards, right? Just like CC with dude problem. People say the first prison was PC was CMC. Let me share this with you. CMC was the first. I guess they might be right, but don't you know it's a whole lot of real motherfuckers started at CMC? CMC, listen to me, man. CMC was a dropout prison for Emmy, ABs. Blacks, at one time at CMC, every lifer had to go there to do a JCAT, not a JCAT, to be sacrificed. You'll go there for 90 days to see the site before you go see the board, go to the board, right? My homie Turtle started off at CMC when he first come to the pen. My homie Kirk started at CMC when he first went to prison. And Squarry started off at CMC when he first come to prison. My homie Chop Light from the bottoms, Donald Sutton from Harlem, they started at CMC when they first came to prison, right? Tracy used to have a PC, and the PC was East and West Hall until they opened it up. They opened up CM's East and West Hall at the insane, in 83. They opened up East and West Hall. They kicked the PCs out and start letting the main line go over there. Start putting us over there. My first celly, when they put me in East Hall, and I hope my homie remember this. Twin had just got there. He wasn't even there about 8 months yet. Me and Twin was in cellies from Santana. I had a Dear John letter. Didn't want to believe it was a Dear John letter. My homie Twin, I'm like, man, read this, man. Tell me what this broad telling me, man. Telling me she's pregnant and all that. And right today, me and Twin know the broad we talking about. I'm talking about. But East and West Hall used to be Tracy's PC. Listen to me, man. CMC might have been to people who ain't never been to prison, don't know what the fuck they talking about sometimes, thinking that was the first PC prison. Soledad had a PC unit. Tracy had a PC unit. Pieces of Vacaville supposed to be PC. And CMC was a dropout. That's why Southerners can't go there. If they go there, they got to get off as soon as they get off the bus. It was a dropout for high-powered motherfucking, not for high-powered motherfuckers. Emmy and ABs was a dropout for them. But then sent motherfuckers like Suge Knight and them can go to that prison. You understand what I'm saying? These high-powered every motherfuckers. They didn't think they can go to a regular main line with, and it be based on not them want protection from themselves, but they get it from CDC. They wouldn't want to get caught up in lawsuits. Now let me share this with you too, man. And I was trying to share this with the brother last night on the Kel Mac thing. It's a lot of Crips and Bloods. If you think I'm lying, Eddie Damu or Keyway or anybody on here that got people that been in prison more than 20 years in prison and he got life. Ask them, do they go to the board and they tell the board, man, I don't gang bang no more. The board tells them this, you don't gang bang no more? Well, go on the other side. The other side is the SY yards. And you got, watch this, man. That's why I was trying to tell this brother last night, too. You got dudes going to the PC yard now that they ain't told on nobody. You feel me? Because the board is low-key demanding them, not demanding them, but throwing them up in a catch situation where I'd be damned if I do, damned if I don't. The situation was saying, if you want a motherfucking release date and you say you don't bang no more up in these penitentiaries, prove to us and show to us that you're sincere what you saying and go to the PC yard. And some of them dudes, man, got the heart of a lion. They'll go over there. And I think that's when I lose my heart if they was to tell me to go over there, because I wouldn't be one of them to go over there. Hey, watch this, man. I was one of them type of convicts, man. Even when I was CCO, and they ran Crip yards, and the only yard I had to go to was the Crip yard in the hall. If it wasn't number blue notes on the yard, I'm still going to the yard. I ain't gonna fuck. Yeah, they blue notes, but this is a Crip yard, and I'm coming to the Crip yard. That's why I respect dudes like Sports and them, because we didn't trip on each other in the pen. You understand what I'm saying? But we got to understand something, man. CDC got a thing now where they got a 50-50 yards, right? Where they start saying, well, we're going to migrate. Because a lot of these SY yards on these level 4 yards is violent now. Them dudes that started their little gang called the 2-5. So them dudes over there putting work in on motherfuckers. And it goes up. I mean, A yard, B yard, and C yard in Calipat is regular yards. Not no programming yards. They regular prison yards, and motherfuckers get active, right? But listen to me. I was on C yard. And man, we be on the yard on C yard, and D yard was the S and Y yard. We hear gunshots rattling on that motherfucker. Because them dudes be over there conducting their business. The law library, ain't no law library on C yard in Calipatria. So we got to get escorted to go over there, and we be looking through the law library, looking at the yard on D yard. And watch this, man. The yard is, I ain't finna say it's a Skittle bag, but you can spot a brother quick, and it ain't a whole lot of brothers on them motherfucking S and Y yards. And some of the brothers that's over there now, when they look from the yard, was surrenders. You understand what I'm saying? That they checked out and went over there. It's more of anybody else on the SY yard than it is brothers. So I don't know. I wasn't trying to have a hell of a debate with that man. I wasn't. Hey man, I didn't say that man was PC. I just said this was the name of that yard is. That yard is a PC yard. So again, if Goob, if you felt offended, brother, like I told you last night, I'm gonna apologize to you. But that's my truth. You can't take my from you, and I ain't trying to take yours. But we got to start understanding something, man. All level 1s and level 2s in California Department of Corrections is 50-50 yards. I remember when they first started saying they was gonna immigrate cellies. But you can have, they're gonna put anybody in the cell with you. I was in Salinas Valley when they was talking about doing it. It was during the Katrina time, 2005, 2006. They was gonna start doing this. Give me Banks. Grandbabies be in a few hours. All right, Banks, I hear you, baby. But listen to me. What I'm trying to tell y'all is, you have people coming, and people tell you, it was on the TV screen, the new director of the Department of Corrections was like, we finna start making blacks and whites sell it up. So I had a female get at me one day, man. I'm over my god sister Tracy house. And this female always talking this high power shit, right? Sit on the porch, smoke weed with her motherfucking son that's 13 years old all motherfucking day, then cuss the little boy out because he take her motherfucking. What you drinking tonight, man? I drink Hennessy, baby. I drink Hennessy. That's what I'm gonna be trying to drink, right? But let's listen to me, man. Uh, she asked me, she say, "Bam." I'm like, "Yeah, what's up?" She say, "Hey, why you wasn't in the cell with a white boy Mexican?" I said, "What?" I'm like, what is she come to ask me this question for? I said, no. She say, well, my son, the yard he on, is whoop whoop on that yard. Now I don't want to tell her what type of yard her son is on. This is what I'm telling you, man. I don't want to tell this lady and your son's on the PC yard, right? About 2 or 3 months ago, our son ended up getting released. Son see me. He said my name. He said, what's up, man? I don't even remember dude. I'm like, what's up, man? Where you know me from? Your mama told my name. He said, no. I was in Calipat with you. Remember I got busted on C Yard? Oh, he was out of San Bernardino. Somebody's had to get on him, and he had checked out. I said, yeah. And watch this, man. He's sitting on the porch with me and my god sister, and he started telling my god sister what I was telling her. I just didn't tell his mama. He said, yeah. He said, yeah, man, I had to get to that PC yard, man. I couldn't come back to that main line where y'all was at. My homies was gonna try to hurt me because they tried to kill him, that motherfucker. They hit him about 4 times, right? And so I'm not one to call a ball. I'm one to call a ball, and strike a strike. I'm not one to give you a misguided call or mislead you with misfacts. When I'm telling you about prison, it's because I know about prison. I'm not here to glorify prison. But man, in all actuality, like my homie Will told me one time, that's my motherfucking playground, man. That's what majority of my life was spent in prison. So I know prison. The prisons I go to, I know the yards I can go to and what yards I can't go to. You understand what I'm saying? What's real to one motherfucker might not be real to the next. So what make me fat don't get you full. What make me shit don't make you full. You understand what I'm saying? And this is what people need to start understanding. I'm not on here to have no motherfucking battle or rage or wish with nobody, create controversy with nobody. Can't nobody punk me, can't nobody, watch this, man. We can say a whole lot to motherfuckers. Motherfucker called me 100 bitches through YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? It's about men's being respectful towards each other. That's why I apologize to my homie Kill Mac last night. That's why I extended my apology to that brother, because I'm a humble brother today. I got humility is all up in me, man. I'm not looking for drama in my motherfucking life. I'm too old for it. I'm not trying to have high blood pressure because I don't have it. I'm not trying to have an aneurysm. I'm not trying to have a motherfucking heart attack behind some suck ass shit. Motherfuckers getting at me with some bullshit. What's up from Shot Town? What's up, Robert S? You feel me? But this is what I'm telling y'all, man. I'm not on here for that. What I'm on here for is to advocate peace inside of my motherfucking black community. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care about who snitching. Long as a motherfucker, long as I ain't associating myself with a rat, I don't give a fuck who snitching. You understand what I'm saying? But what I found out about this, man, is you got to have tough skin for YouTube, right? Hey, check this out, man. You know how many motherfucking shows I done tapped in and somebody told me to watch a show? And man, just go look at this show. Listen what this dude say. Don't you know how many times I'd be, people would dislike me on this motherfucker if I tried to comment and correct everything a motherfucker said about some shit. Every other motherfucking day, somebody is saying some fucked up shit about Crips on YouTube, some fucked up shit about Bloods. Every other motherfucking day, I'm hearing somebody telling me, "Hey, go listen to this show I just got up on." These motherfuckers saying the Mexicans, the Crips and Bloods were submitting to the Mexicans in prison. You know how many motherfucking times if I was to bite into that shit, how many motherfucking enemies I create for myself on YouTube? So I don't feed into that. So instead of commenting on another motherfucking shit, let me tell you my story. See, every yard I was on, it was funk on the yard. Every fucking yard I was on. Watch this, man. I don't know about no rides on their yard. You understand what I'm saying? So when a person say, this is where all the real niggas said, well, all the real niggas is over there, when that yard ever go up? Because programming yards do go up. C yard is a programming yard. Listen to me, man. After the ride, that's the yard I end up on. They flipped B yard. Captain Walker took took a lot of essays and blacks, Bloods and Crips, and put us on C yards to give us jobs. Spark ended up in the furniture factory. I ended up in PIA laundry. I quit the motherfuckers. I could never watch Monday Night Football. You understand what I'm saying? I was in the building with me and Sparks was in the same building. Buddy Waters from the Bottoms, same building. Matter of fact, Bigger Scorby got me put in that building, and I had my own cell. And as always, anybody that know me, when I go in cells, I clean the motherfuckers up so immaculate. I paint the desks, I paint the beds, then I wax the motherfucker out. You understand what I'm saying? And we left. You understand what I'm saying? I ended up leaving. I got transferred after the murder happened. It was a murder in Folsom in 97. A young brother named Straw Dog got killed on Sea Yard. I left about 2 months after the murder. I got transferred. I was trying to get transferred prior to the murder. Motherfuckers told, this is the first time I heard that 18270 shit. You giving up love, we better give it back. Say it again, Matthews. That's all I'm trying to do. So I ended up leaving. The Straw Dog got killed. Motherfuckers, when I was trying to transfer, prior to the murder, the incident never happened. I was trying to get transferred. I wanted to go back down to Lancaster. I wanted to get, because my father was being sick. He had just had another stroke. I wanted to get closer to my family for my mother and father can be able to come see me without putting a whole lot of strain on their traveling. I wanted to give my girl Poo-Poo some trap, take the strain of her catching the plane to come see me on the regular. So it's like, hey, man, it's time for me to get the fuck up out of here, right? And prison, watch this. Sports can tell you this. Q should take about 1996, 97, prison started changing. You understand what I'm saying? It started changing tremendously, right? It started changing, man. And these youngsters started coming to the pen. These youngsters started coming to the pen. These youngsters that I ain't taking nothing from them, right? But the prison, it was no more longer, yeah, you had people who were still playing with the knives like I was playing with them and all that, but you were seeing more fist fights. And they didn't care who they was putting on the yards, right? Like when I first we opened up New Corcoran and bring an old buster dude named Suave there. This dude named Rat, a piece of shit dude from Father's Broadway. Father's Broadway's kicked his ass to the curb, right? But before he was bad, Rat bring this dude named Suave to my cell. He said, man, this dude needs some form of protection. This dude sent my ex-girl $1,500. MoneyGram to Western Union to it. Had his wife send it to him, right? I slapped the shit out of dude, whooped dude's ass, man, because he spoke on one of my homies, Pat, for money, right? Faking like he was getting money like Pat and all that. And I had to get on dude because he was a mark. But dude ended up PCing up. Him and Rat PC'd up. In the process of them PCing up, they told on like 19 motherfuckers. Me, Petey Wack, Money Rap. This is the first time me and Money Rap had a misunderstanding. They started giving us our 115s in the hole. And Petey Wack said, bam, check out my 115. And it had blue note on it saying, the blue notes on his 115. I told Money Rap, I said, man, I don't know what you did to that dude, Suave, homie. But when they give me my 115, if that shit say blue note on it, me and you finna have some problems if they trying to say I'm a blue note. He's like, man, you tripping, Bam, you tripping. You tripping. You understand what I'm saying? Say from Dago got rolled up with us because me and Say had a squabble in the hole. So anyway, Goon was in there. Lil Pie from the South was in there because Lil Pie was my celly. So anyway, when they passed the 150s out, Blue Note ain't on my thing, right? So now we go to the York. I'm telling Peter Wack, everybody this point, I said, man, we gonna beat this 115. He said, what you mean? I say, check, man. When they give us these 1030s, they got to show us that these 1030s that we're not the only people they ever told on. Whenever you in the penitentiary, when you get a 1030 chronicle, the confidential informant, in order to be a validated informant, he had to then tell on somebody and the information was valid. So they got to produce this type of paperwork. So I'm telling them what to do. They was, watch this, man. They was holding our mail. They wouldn't get, my brother got killed. Watch this. They wouldn't even get my mail. They wouldn't even get my mail. Let my family had wrote me waiting because my mother didn't call to the pen to tell me my little brother got killed. They wouldn't even let me know. Then a black sergeant came to my cell in the hole. He said, man, I seen your last name. He said, you got a brother named Inch was up in Calipat. I said, yeah. He said, man, I'm taking you in the office about 30 minutes, man. Your mother keep calling this pen. They supposed to been let you call the house. Your brother got killed. That's Peter Wack was one of the dudes that grabbed me when I was grieving. Peter Wack Brotherhood, they were sellies. You understand what I'm saying? So listen to me, man. I ain't one to try to assassinate no brother character. I'm telling you, every yard I was on was a functional, regular mainline yard. You understand what I'm saying? Watch this. I ain't no tough motherfucker, but I ain't no scary motherfucker. I stayed down in prison because I was taught to stay down in prison. My mom ain't had no punks, my daddy ain't raised no punks. My big homies don't embrace punkism. Dudes that I looked up to like Q Slim, they see the potentials in us and they guided us and gave us the right information to stay down and stay stronger than what the fuck we supposed to do what the fuck we supposed to do and where we supposed to go. So again, I'm not here to assassinate no characters. My only intent on YouTube is to enlighten, man. To enlighten people about my life, my experience life, my experience in life, my prison experience and all that, right? And hopefully that if you got a little brother or a son or a nephew, a little cousin, that you can share my experience with him or let him look at the show, put him up on it. He can listen to my experience. He won't have to experience what I went to. Because watch this, man. Everybody can't walk a mile in each other's shoes, man. And I know a whole lot of motherfuckers can't walk a mile in my boots. They buckled up under pressure up in them penitentiaries. When I went to the pen, man, prison was it's not a nice place to be. It's not a nice place to be now, but it was a little bit more violent. So when I first went to prison, wasn't number 2 level 4s, man. 2 prisons. In California, I'm keeping 100 with you, man. It's only real 2 prisons in California. That's Folsom State Prison and San Quentin State Prison. The rest of them got prison put on it later on. Departments of Corrections that did, man. But it was only 2 prisons, Old Folsom and San Quentin. And there was a whole lot of motherfuckers that came to the penitentiary in the early 80s, man, that did not want to go to Folsom or to San Quentin. Because of what they heard and what they knew what was going on. I ain't talking about this non-affiliated, bro. I'm talking about gang members who scared to go to them pens. Man, I don't want to go up there. Them dudes playing, they ain't playing up there. There was some prisons of all prisons. I was a motherfucker, man. Watch this, man. I was on the bus with Cuse when I went to first up before I went to the Old Folsom, man. If Cuse probably wasn't on that bus, and Michael Stone probably wasn't on that bus, man, even though they was cracking jokes about how old Folsom was, even though motherfuckers was laughing at it, Bam is one to tell you. I was like, man, this is a sign of fear for me a little bit, like, God damn, man. And I feel where I want to tuck my motherfucking tail, but like, God damn. Is what they saying really true? And sure enough, man, as soon as we get to Folsom, white police get on the bus named Coleman, red hair and everything. It's the first time I seen the police wear a goon squad jumpsuit without being on the goon squad. He said, it's Folsom State Penitentiary. Ain't nothing but killers at this motherfucker. 602s don't mean shit at this penitentiary. You got to call it names. Bill, Stone, Corner Gate. And we got to coming off the bus. Because I had a homie named Gangster came with us, right? Everybody on the bus laughed. All the homies laughed. Because we thought Gangster used to walk like he was big as Chucky, right? And folks, when you used to come off the bus, you had to get strip searched, walk through a melody check. Everybody said, oh, Gangster fat. Listen, the fear of the unknown. That's what I'm talking about, Snoopy Mac, right? But listen to me, man. We walk up in that motherfucker. Folsom had a baseball field and grass. Now people walk across that shit in Folsom. That grass ain't looking good. But when Cutes and me was there and Rockhead was there, ain't nobody walk across that grass in old Folsom. Listen to me, man. We got in that motherfucker. As soon as we walked across, they escorted us, took us in one building, took us on the orientation side, put us all on the second tier, put us all, we was on lockdown. We I don't even think, they was self feeding us, right? It was people upstairs that knew Cuse and Stone, because Cuse and Stone them came from there. And a dude named UT was talking to Cuse, and he heard my voice. He said, QTs, Cutes. He said, is that little dude named Sherwood down there? QT was one of my big homies. UT was from 8'9". That's big neck bump, right? And he hollering at him. And Cuse don't immediately say, yeah, I'm like, I said, yeah, but I said his name. I said, Henry? He said, nah, man, that ain't who I am. Next thing I know, he sent a kite down there, and the kite come to me. Start giving me game. What's up, James White? How you living, man? I'm going to try to have a safe weekend, man. Watch this. I ain't going to try, man. God willing, my weekend already safe because it's starting today. You understand what I'm saying? Thank God it's Friday. You know what I'm saying? Thank God it's Friday. I'm going to drink this cold out of me today, y'all. Later on today, I'm going to give me a drink. I'm going to drink this. I'm going to sit back, give me like a 6-pack of Modelo's, drink me some Hennessy, and smoke me a motherfucking cigar. But I'm going to get this cold. I'm going to get it out of me, y'all. It seems like it only bothers me when it's time for me to go to sleep, though. But listen to me, man. We get the Folsom. Out of 75 Crips, only 2 of us go to the hole, me and Tim, right? I go in the back. The back of one building was the hole, right? I was between my comrades. Rainbow from 5'9", Hoover was on this side. Reese Cup from 5'9", who was on this side. Rolling 20s was on this side. I was in the middle. Because Reese Cup had a long natural. This time my natural was about like this. And I got tired of braiding my shit, right? And I just told my mom, I said, man, I want waves in my hair. I want my shit like my granddaddy had waves. And they were silky as a motherfucker. My mom said, well, I'm going to send you a pack to get for you to be able to get your waves. And I ain't know, this was the first time I learned how to cut my hair by myself. Rainbow said, man, after I use clippers, you can use them, homie. So he sent his mirror over there to me. The homie Mad Hoove, shoe on the skirt, and it was on the other side in the other shoe. I'm on the side where you see them when they go in the committee, right? Mad Hoove see me, Clarence Hoove see me. He said, man, I got something coming to you from Big Ed and everybody. For right now, you something to smoke. CDC used to pass out state tobacco. Real motherfuckers, we didn't like smoking it. But when you're in that hole, you're going to smoke that state tobacco. After that, my homie Sumo and them get at me, say, don't worry about me getting you on our tip. Rockhead was back there, everything. I do like 9 months. I go to the main line. They put me up for a transfer. Matter of fact, I'm finna go to Tracy, right? I'm finna go back to Tracy. About a year, something later, about 18 months, I think. I'm finna go back to Tracy. I'm running the yard. But I don't want to I don't want to leave. I want to stay up here. I want to kick it with my big homie Sumo. I want to kick it with Big Ant Neil. I want to kick it amongst Cusin. I want to run some capers and it was up there to burn them. I want to kick it amongst these warriors. James Miller was there at the time, right? I ended up transferring. By this time, the war's on with the CCOs and the Blue Notes. Now, I take that back. At this time, the war's still going on with us and the Emmy. You understand what I'm saying? I had like 2 years left to go home, man. By this time, I'm finna go home. Right? I get down there. Soon as I get to Tracy, I'm running Tracy. I got the main line. Sumo Big Ant give me the keys to the main line and a squad. Got Big Speedy Backstreet, he down there. And a lot of these dudes and old folks, man, they thought their names was in the hat, immediately was getting at me like, hey, man, let me holler at you, man. I know, check this out, man. Because I ain't fucking with you, ain't talking to you, don't mean your name is in a hat, man. And I'm going to run this main line the way I see fit. Big Hand, we just at each other. We just missed each other. I got to see that again. We just missed each other. Went through early 79. I had, say it again, James White. And this the cold part, man. That name White sound familiar. That name White sound familiar because I got some cousins named White. And I remember running across a brother with your name, asking you did you have some cousins on the east side by the last name White. Andre White, Hillary White now, right? Did you stay in the 80s, close to the 70s or the 80s in LA on the east side? But anyway, listen to me, man. I get there. Tobias, how you living, homie? But anyway, we get there, and there's a lot of dudes coming at me, man, talking about, man, my name in the hat. My name in the hat. I said, no, man. Your name ain't in the hat because I ain't fucking with you. Ain't talking to you don't mean your name is in the hat. I'm just doing me. And I'm running this line the way I see fit. Somebody asked me one time, did I ever call a bad call in prison? I go to the hole, all right, next week, that'll work. All right, Dago, all right, Jane. But anyway, check this out. I'm in the hole. Me and Berta Swan is in the hole. My comrade G-Man from East Coast come down there. I was talk to the homie. That was my young comrade. Basically, I called cuz my little homie know how to draw real good. But he was my rag, right? Cuz on a mission. And I told him, man, wait, let me see if I get out the hole. Let me confirm this lick. A homie twin come down there out of Watts and came down from old folks. His name was in the hat. Cuz tried to bust on Cuz and wasn't successful. Caught the best kept secret. What's up, DJ Vegas? So anyway, Cuz wasn't successful on his mission. Cuz going in his building, the twin dropped a mob ring on Cuz head off the second tier. Then they killed Cuz. Cuz coming K-Wing to the hole. Me and Vertus was at. Vertus getting at me when we know what happened. Vertus getting at me like, hey, man, you know they ain't gonna bring that boy back here. So enough, when they bring Twin back here, they put Twin on the other side on another tier, right? But they ain't gonna bring Twin to the York because G-Man come to our York. So Twin getting at me like, hey, man, what's up? I'm sending the kites back. My feelings hurt. You just tried to kill one of my comrades, right? And he getting at me, basically like, hey, man, did you call the shot on me? Like, hey, shit, believe what you want to believe. And we was going at it like me and Goob, but doing kites, right? And so, G-Man didn't know what he was doing and ended up almost cost him his life. That was another bad call that I didn't like. I played a role in that. I played a role in it because I told him to hold off. And he didn't want to pay attention what the fuck I said because I was in the hole. He was so in a hurry to be so dedicated and to prove himself, and he didn't know what he was doing. Because if you don't know how to use that thing, don't go play with that thing, man. You got to know what you're doing, right? And eventually, he learned that. But I ended up going home. Then I stayed out. Fat boy, bam, what's up, G1? What's up with you? Howard. We Selly's in Palm Hall. I go to Turtle is waiting to get. He already got a shoe, so Turtle go to San Quentin. I go to New Folks. My homie looked out for me and everything. He had the homie Flint send me an in. At least put 500 on my books. Turtle even hooked me up with a broad, man. I said that on one of the first videos with Kill Matt. Turtle hooked me up with a broad named Chaya, right? And it's a little Bam the Hub and Dub for sure. Thank y'all. But anyway, my homie Turtle hooked me up. And Turtle was telling me, man, before we had split up, he went his way and I went my way. Turtle was telling me, he's like, you ain't gonna do all this time in the pen, man. Because my mother and them had a lawyer and all that, right? And I had already knew I'd get back on my appeal because my sentence was 75 to life, right? So I knew I wasn't gonna get that. But Turtle was like, man, don't give a fuck what I got to spend, fucking get your ass out. I'm gonna help your mother and them get you home, right? But the lawyer, when I got found guilty, the lawyer had already told me, man, I got you. Because motherfuckers told on me, right? And the motherfuckers told the police some shit, but they didn't know they was being recorded. So no, I only had nobody got on stand but two people. But they used a gang banging expert testimony to find me guilty. And that fucked me up, right? So anyway, excuse me. I ended up doing like come back down on my appeal. They take 75 life off of me. They give me 30 years. I'll take a deal for 30 years. I started doing my time, but I went in there and they gave me the life sentence, man. I went in there with a fucked up attitude, mad at the motherfucking world, but I cracked it clean. Cracked me a badass, beautiful black woman named Poo Poo, my best friend today. She's married, she's a minister, but she's my best friend today. I cracked this woman 2 weeks after I got sentenced, man. And that woman stayed down with me for 19 years and 8 months, right? She stayed down. I got out, stayed out 45 days, man. Got busted with a half gallon of water. Came right back to the pen. Now, watch this, man. I'm sitting on the motherfucking penitentiary bus, laughing like a motherfucker. Did you know Randy Weed Dog White from Harlem? No, Lefty from Harlem, Tim from Harlem, Baby Brother from Harlem, Big Bob Capone. I know a few of them young Harlems, man, Rat Bone. But anyway, man, I'm laughing on that motherfucking CDC bus. They take us to that motherfucking penitentiary to Delano. As soon as I got in front of that motherfucker, man, that smile turned to a frown. And they getting everybody off the bus. Some dudes is new. But as soon as the police get at me, you know, they actually have you up into the pen, woo, woo, woo. As soon as they get at me and ran my seat number popped up. I still got the same prison number, right? It popped up. These motherfuckers said, no, man, you had to shoot. You had to finish the shoot. I said, man, I ain't paroled from the shoot. I paroled from the main line. These motherfuckers, because I paroled from Tehachapi, they thought every motherfucking yard in Tehachapi was the shoe yard, right? Damn. I go to Salinas Valley. I get back home, man. I go there. I didn't get out to 2000, 4 years ago. Feel me? Got out about 4 years ago, right? I made a promise, man. You ever run into anyone from the Haciendas? Jeffrey, man. Big Jeffrey, man, from the Haciendas. What's his brother's name? Damn. I think Jeff named Jeffrey Hunter or something, man. But me and Big Jeff go through juvenile hall together from the Haciendas. Damn. Is it a moon from the Haciendas? I ran across a few dudes from Haciendas, but I don't remember them by name, man. But listen to me. Big Jeff, me and Jeff go all the way through juvenile hall. And Big Jeff was in Tracy with me. But me and Big Jeff was still cool. And Moon, see, yeah. Watch this, man. That's a trip, man. Y'all see how a brother can ask about dudes that was representing something totally different I was at. And all I can give these brothers is their utmost respect. You understand what I'm saying? I commend Jeff. Jeff, watch this, man. Jeff was one of the first biggest Damu dudes I ever met in my era. Big Jeff from Haciendas, man. That was the first house in blood I met too, in the LP. LP, man. You feel what I'm saying? It was me, him, Jay Nate, Joe Valentine. We was all in LP going in because me and Jay Nate had a road dog named Reg, little Reggie from don't do my shit like that. But listen to me, man. It was something about the drama that was going on when I was in the pen, meaning juvenile hall. That about time we got to the pen, me and a lot of Damu, since I used to fight with in juvenile hall YA days and shit and camp days, we was partners. We ended up being respectful of each other because soldiers watch this, man. I don't give a fuck where you go in America, man. Soldiers gonna recognize soldiers, man. Gonna recognize soldiers and busters gonna it's not gonna be recognized. Yet they gonna do all that they can for a person to try to get for they can get some motherfucking recognition. Soldiers don't wreck themselves, busters do. Busters do what they want. They do what they can. Soldiers do what they want to do. And that's the difference about that. So, like, I got a whole lot. I'm a keyway, man. I represent my hood 131%. Was you in Tracy at 83 when Big Frog Make Trey got moved on? Yeah, I was. Yes, I was. Yeah. I checked with him and Blue. When Blue got hit, I can tell you all that. I was in H-Wing. That shit happened in front of G-Wing. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, I was there. White, we got to know each other, man. We got to know each other. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, what people don't seem to get, man, motherfuckers get on here and try to be more than what they are. Q said it best one time when I was listening to it live with him and Kel Mack. Q said, man, what I don't like is when people say they know me and try to put themselves in the places I was at and they belong. That's what offends me with some of the shit on YouTube. You get dudes that want to be these alternate motherfuckers, but they wasn't nothing in the pen. There wasn't nobody in the pen, man. There wasn't no motherfucking body in the pen. There wasn't nobody in the motherfucking pen. Like James White just asked me, was I was in Tracy when Frog, they tried to move on Frog. Yeah, I was. Right, now watch this. James White can confirm to you then that East and West Hall was PC in Tracy to 83. Once Insane got killed, before Insane got killed, East and West Hall. So watch this, man. I was in Tracy when it was a motherfucking flood. You remember that, James White, when it was a big ass flood? The police needed the boat to even come through the motherfucker when they got out their cars. You understand? The toilets wouldn't nothing work. You understand what I'm saying? So I remember all that, but what people need to start understanding is I'm not on here to put no 100 on no motherfucking 10. I'm here for one thing, man. To advocate some whole lot of peace in the community, some form of ceasefire. I'm here for a solution, not here to cause no problems. And I want people to start supporting that. Now I'm gonna get off topic again right now. I got 43 people in here, 41 likes. I like that. So y'all tap on up in here. I got 42 people in here and 41 likes. Now watch this, man. We got to start eliminating the shit y'all seen me and this dude go through last night, where it was some haterism somewhere in form, and the haters wasn't coming from me. I don't know how to be one. We got to start eliminating that type of behavior amongst each other and start supporting each other, start uplifting each other. I'm gonna learn. Watch this. My New Year's revolution is gonna be stop using this N-word, man. Because last night I was getting real offended when that brother calling me that. Right then I turned around and I used to be like that nigga don't call me no nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Watch this, man. I'm not one to want to steal a brother life. Social media allows everyone to come to your circle who wouldn't dare to do it in the flesh. Bam! DJ Vegas, you couldn't have said it no better, homie. Thumbs up on that one. Listen to me, man. And my circle is very, very small. And I don't just fuck with any and everybody. Watch this, man. It ain't what you know, it's who you know. And sometimes it ain't who you know, it's what you know. You understand what I'm saying? So double-edged swords right there, right? Watch this. I'm not on here to expose rats. I don't give a fuck who rat. You ask my opinion. Only reason I had something to say about the Bob James situation because FG brought my name up in that, right? That's the only time you hear me confront something on YouTube. If somebody put my name in something or say Bam opinion on something, well, Bam might have an opinion on it. But watch this, man. Bam ain't gonna never interview no rat, right? Not knowingly. Here we go, y'all. We got one, and Blade ain't in here this morning. You feel me? But listen to me. I would never intentionally, knowingly interview a rat. Once I start interviewing people, listen to this, man. I'm gonna do a thorough investigation on that person. That's one thing I learned about Kev Mack. Kev Mack have yet to mislead anybody on his show with misinformation because he does his homework before he does any videos. And this is what we got to learn, right? And that's the thing that I'm doing. I know who I am. I know who I am. I know what pens I've been to. You understand what I'm saying? And you got him quicker than I could. That's right, Michelle. I'm quick to tell him keep it 100. I ain't got to lie to kick it, man. Because when you tell one lie, you got to tell another motherfucking lie. You understand what I'm saying? Watch this thing, man. This ain't the name of my show. Ain't lying to kick it. Name of my show is OG Bam. You understand what I'm saying? One of the realest motherfuckers on YouTube. Yeah, that's who I am. I'm always keeping 100 videos. Go back to some of Melly Mel videos. You're going to see dudes that's in the penitentiary on phone saying, hey, Bam was standing up motherfucker. Bam was with it. Yeah, in 90 whoop whoop when I was there for, I didn't like Bam till I seen him put hands on a motherfucker and break a motherfucker jaw. Motherfucker that was bigger than him. Bam got a squabble. Now, I ain't trying to toot my horn at nothing. But I was just taught to stay there. You understand what I'm saying? But today I'm on some positive shit. Today I want to be able to bring some type of peace and ceasefires in our communities. I want us to all learn how to love and support one another. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not in the business of black on black crime no more. I don't subscribe to that. I don't subscribe in killing another brother. I don't subscribe in wanting to fuck over my people because of color, right? I don't subscribe and talk about youngsters. Because I don't blame everything on the younger generation. Because watch this, man. The younger generation is emulating what they seen us do. Killer Kev, top of it, man. How you living, homie? Right? This younger generation, they just emulating us. Like, people ask me about Bully. They ask me about LaSalle. Hey, every generation want to bully. Every generation want to LaSalle because they didn't heard about they big homies. So one person in that era want to be that person. Watch this. There's somebody that want to be a Bam. There's somebody want to be a Big Bay Rob. There's somebody want to be an Inch. There's somebody that want to be a Dog, a Weavy, a Dirt, a Kirk. You understand what I'm saying? A Jobo, a Lebo. They want everybody's name. Watch this. If you created, what's up with Front Hood Bodine? Bodine living his life, man, enjoying it. Enjoying the life that God has given him, man. Bodine doing great. Listen to me. That's my big homie. Now, listen to me, man. Don't get mad at this younger generation for being raw in the generation you might have been a part of. Don't get mad because they get more money. You understand what I'm saying? Don't get mad at that. Yeah, they walking around with these pistols with these 30-round clips that we didn't have in our era. And listen to them. They're doing what they seen they're emulating what we did. They doing it raw than what we did. So a lot of dudes hating on that. Did you know E-Bone, big homie? Do you have a story? I didn't know E-Bone like that, man. I was in the pen through E-Bone era, but this the cold part with E-Bone, my little homie, resting in peace, right? When I went to the pen, E-Bone was a kid. I had knocked this female, and when D-Dog then bought me a phone in the pen, her daughter got at me, come to find out this is my homie E-Bone White, Sparkles. I used to fuck with her mother Vera. You feel me? So that was that part. But I don't have no E-Bone stories, man. But y'all watch this. I'm in here right now, man. If y'all got some questions and answers, go at it, man. Go at it. You understand what I'm saying? Go at it, man. You know, I've been on here like an hour and something. Y'all can go at it, man. You know, ask the question. I got 44 people in here and 44 likes, right? So hey, y'all, and this the cold part too. You know I'm finna ask you to donate to the inner city youth thing. So y'all know I'm finna ask y'all that. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what y'all got to do. You feel me? Y'all know I'm trying to create the inner city youth foundation. So donate, man, from $1 to $5. $ OG BAM 131. This is for the inner city youth sit down. This is what this is for. The inner city youth sit down. Your contributions would be very greatly appreciated. Very, very appreciated. You understand what I'm saying? So please don't dodge away from contributing to a worthy cause and wanting to help the Black community and the brown community. Because this ain't just for Black kids. I'm gonna have inner city youth sitting at this table, and we're gonna be talking to them, sharing our experience, strength, and hope with them. For hopefully they'll never have to go through nothing we went through. So again, from $1 to $5, or if you feel you can do more, it'll be appreciated. I know it's Christmas. $1 through $5, man. $ OG BAM 131. Contribute to the inner city youth sit down thing that we're trying to get up off the ground and talk to these youths out here, man. Is that much more to ask for some Black people in the inner city to give back to their community? Other thing, if you got gang graffiti on your place of residence or your home, listen to me. Thank you, Michelle. If you got gang graffiti on your residence or your home, your business, and you live in the greater Los Angeles, tap into the show, ask for my email account. I will give you my email. If you buy the paint, I'll paint it for free. I'll take it off. And I'm talking about painting your whole house. If you got a garage and one of these old motherfuckers came in there and wrote their gang shit on your garage, get the paint and tap in with Bam. Bam will take it off for free. If you got a place of business and they been tagged on the side of your store, top of the store, you ain't got to do nothing but supply the paint. I got the lighters, I got the poles, I got the rollers, I got the sprayers. That's all you have to do is get the paint and Bam, come get it off the wall. You understand what I'm saying? Free of charge. That's it and that's all. But because watch this, man. I'm trying to give back to the Black community because I played a role in destroying the Black community. We all play a role in rebuilding our community. Stop running away from your obligations towards your community. We're all responsible for what goes on in our community, whether people want to believe that or not. So watch this. And this ain't talking about some bullshit. This talking about some real shit. Real responsible for what's going on in our own community. You're not a product of your environment. Your environment is a product of you. You destroyed the community. The community looked good when I came up. People can leave their doors unlocked. They can't do that no more. Bolo, there you go. Thank you, brother. Them lights got to get up. So again, from $1 to $5, donate to the inner city youth sit down that I'm trying to create. Man, I wanted to go off by February or March of next year, which is right around the corner. All donations would be highly and greatly appreciated. $ OG BAM. My girl Michelle put the cash app in this. Yo, y'all hit your boy, man. Let's make this happen. Show me how much you love yourself. Show me how much you love yourself. By loving yourself means you love your community, man. Because the kids depend on us. So let's start giving back to what we done fucked up. It's all our responsibility what goes on in the community. Let's not become like LeBron James and Shaq and them. Talk about calling motherfuckers idiots and shit. You feel me? Through Cash App, Killer Kev. Send it through the Cash App, brother. It's on there, $ OG Band 131. But listen to me. My boy Gangster said they're gonna have this Watch Festival thing. And I want that to happen. But in order for the Watch Festival to be successful, and I'm gonna be the first one to say this, in order for it to be successful, we must come to a round table, all gang members. When I say all gang members, I mean this. 2 people from each generation, from my generation on down, from the OG generation down to that TG generation, 2 people representing each generation. OGs open the dialogue at the table, step away from the table, sit on the outside, and let these youngsters talk to each other instead of talking at each other. And that's it, and that's it. You feel me? That's what we got to do. That's what we got to learn how to do, because if we don't, the Watch Festival can be a tragedy. But if we can all have a dialogue before the Watch Festival, because I want it to happen. That's a good thing for the Black community. If we allow it to happen before then, y'all, it can be a tragedy. But if we have this dialogue, if we start having positive dialogue in the year 2023, a whole lot of things in the Black community in Los Angeles County, as well as everywhere, will change. All it takes is one community to flip into a positive thing, and everybody else is gonna follow suit. And the best way of that is, let's stop depending on other motherfuckers to just depend on ourselves. Let's start supporting one another and stop supporting somebody else. I always say this, man. We the only race allow everybody else to come in our community. But we can't just move in any community. We have problems moving in any community. You understand what I'm saying? Shit, when LeBron first got out there, he wrote nigga on this gate. You understand what I'm saying? But watch this. LeBron ain't been back up by King Drew since he played at the D-League basketball game. Them dudes that don't come to the ghetto. They don't give a fuck about what's going on in our Black community. And they Black too. You understand what I'm saying? They don't care about that. I guarantee you, when his son have friends over, he be having more little white friends than he have Black friends. Now, that ain't a bad thing. That ain't what I'm saying. Right? But watch this, man. I'm tired of people saying, fuck the ghetto, because they don't live in the ghetto. Don't never forget where you come from, man. Because where you came from might be the place that can help you get to where you're going. Ask them that. Y'all understand what I said? Don't never forget where you're coming from, where you came from, because where you came from is the place that's going to help you get to where you're going. Now, how the fuck you think LeBron got to where he was at, where he came from? You understand what I'm saying? His community rallied behind him. His community helped make him a superstar, validated him becoming that. We buy his shoes. He don't buy our shit. He don't buy nothing from us. Everything he do is a price tag when it comes to the ghetto. We got to start making the motherfuckers be held accountable for their motherfuckers' actions. That's why I admire Snoop, man. Snoop put that Snoop League in the community, and it's working miracles. It's sending kids going to college. Kids is making it to play pro football coming to the Snoop League. He opened avenues for him. So if Snoop can do it, why we can't make these other motherfuckers do it? I'm telling you, one of my biggest motherfucking dreams, man, that Game and Kendrick Lamar and the rest of the rappers in Compton was to come together and say they'd give a free concert in Compton College. And the purpose is to have peace. The goal, the end result should be having peace, showing us how we all can come together and listen to this music. It's like my Kendrick Lamar music. I like some of Game music. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I want to see a person do. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to see nothing else. You understand what I'm saying? You know, so this is what we got to learn how to do. We got to learn how to support each other, y'all. Because if we don't learn how to support each other, it becomes a problem. So let me apologize to the frontliners and everybody else that they're always tapping into them. They've probably seen that Kev Mac live stream last night. That'll never happen again on YouTube, man. I try to avoid myself from that. I try to miss myself from bullshit like that. So until then, because I just got a text from my girl, y'all, right? So until then, man, if ain't nobody told you they love you, Boy, love you. Y'all hit that cash app, man. Yeah, I'm asking y'all, man. I'm always asking y'all. $ OG Bam, man, 131. From $1 to 5. If you want to send more, man, that's out the kindness of your heart. The most is I'm asking for is $1 to $5. I can't scam you because I don't know how to scam my motherfucking self. Only thing I know how to do with you is be true to you because I be true to myself. And with that said, if ain't nobody told you they love you today, OG Bam, love you. Peace.